Okay, it says you're live. Okay. I wonder if there's a time limit on this. I don't know. I was raw reading and uploading them, but then the computer was saying that there was an issue, so we have the YouTube live. I doubt I have anybody who's going to chat with me because they're just starting, so I'm just going to read a couple of segments and then kind of study the back office portions of it. This is book 1, chapter 4, segment 3. What are brains? Have you ever really considered the question? Did you know that we all have 4 brains? The worm brain, located in our gut, our intestinal tract. The reptilian brain, located where the spine meets the brainstem. The mammalian brain, located in the center of our heads. And the thinking brain, that's up on top of the mammalian brain. Now, all these brains have fancy names, and each part has an even longer name. If that's your thing, then go for it and research into them. For your money sign, let's just keep the vocabulary and concepts simple. Whether you believe in a slow biological process or some invisible magical entity made human or made humans is irrelevant. That's a belief in your head and is none of my business. The reality, and we now accept reality, is that we have gut feelings, which is our worm brain. We have impulses, which is our reptilian brain. We all have emotions, which is our mammalian brain. And we all have thoughts, which is our thinking brain. Have you ever had a gut feeling that was different from what you emotionally felt, or jumped at something and then thought that you were being silly? These are just a couple of examples of the different brains processing an event separately. I don't have to convince you that being human is a very complicated experience. I imagine each brain has a little helper. When something happens, all of my little helpers come to their own conclusion and hand a memo with their suggestion of how to spend or how to respond over to my logistical information unit. I call it Lou. Lou will look over all suggestions, then either choose one or throw them all away. Actually, you know what? I should put a note of that for brains and Lou. Okay. Private chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community standards. Okay. Yeah, I figured nobody would be here, so let's get back to this. Lou will look over all suggestions and either choose one or throw them all away. For example, you go through a breakup. Your worm brain says to punch your ex in the face. Your reptilian brain says to have rebound sex with an attractive stranger. Your mammalian brain says to buy 3 gallons of ice cream and cry in bed for a week, while your thinking brain says to call a friend for support. Those are some confusing and possibly not so helpful suggestions to be receiving all at once. Using your Lou, you can identify each suggestion. Evaluate the possible outcomes for each, and then choose which, if any, suggestion you will take. Zombies are people who make money decisions without ever consulting their Lou. There are different types of zombies. Oh, I also do an overview of all the zombies in this one. This is an important chapter, okay? And Lou and zombies type. Okay. There are different types of zombies. Z1 is your victim zombie. They've been handed everything in life, so they really think that they are suffering financially. Z2 are your generational zombies. They're operating out of outdated or irrelevant financial advice from generations ago. Z3 are your expert zombies, always chasing the advice from self proclaimed gurus and financially going nowhere. Z4 are your soulless zombies. They're so beaten down by the financial system that they've given up. Z5 are your consumer zombies. They meet their emotional and psychological needs through buying stuff. Z6 are your untrusting zombies. Like they're super untrusting of all financial organizations and they want everyone else to mistrust them too. Your Z7 are your malicious zombies. Now, these are the people you need to be careful of. They're the most dangerous kind because they derive actual pleasure from depleting or sabotaging the finances of others. These are the type of people who are always on a hierarchy. They're always like trying to one up somebody else in a very negative way. Um, like if they can get you to pay $40 more than something, they're like proud of themselves for it. That kind of stuff. Z8 are your ignorant zombies. This is really the most common type, which is why I put it last. And they pass anything along they hear as financial facts. Be really careful of these people because they always have an answer and they never know why it's wrong. If you recognize yourself in any of them, then that's good. Start using your loo to free yourself from the infected. It's okay if this seems like a bit overwhelming right now. Reread this book as many times as you need so that each layer of knowledge starts making sense to you. Trust that learning takes repetition and rest. Your Invest account will constantly be under attack by zombies. Learning to identify a zombie's attack will help you achieve your ceiling faster and protect it once you have attained it. No matter how much you love a pack of zombies, they could be family or friends, please remember to protect your finances. A single zombie given influence on your finances can keep you from ever achieving a financially fulfilling life. You can absolutely love someone while not giving them your wallet. You deserve your ceiling. All right, that was book 1, chapter 4, segment 3. Oh, it took about 6 minutes. See, and that's what I did with these is really trying to hey, zombie types. I really tried to break it down and make it digestible. And I know in these early stages, not a lot of it's making sense to people. But as I get through and I can do video edits and eventually I'll hire people to actually make animations for every single segment and then get it out there and then promote it, it'll be good. I've been doing trucking for now almost 5 years, and I am now beginning slowly but surely switching gears to go to start doing this online and YouTube stuff full time. So uh, we'll get there slowly but surely. This was pretty cool. I don't know how long these things stay up, but that's something I'll learn as I go. All right. Your stream will stop immediately and you will no longer be live. Yes, end.